There is obviously one glaring movie that we have not reviewed for you yet. Of course, we are talking about The Dark Knight Rises. Now, let me just say this. I was not nearly as excited to see it as Mr. Specht was. I really liked the movie, but here's the problem. I have no investment in these characters. I don't care because these are not the movies where I wait for them to come out.
You're not invested in Alfred, played by Michael Caine.
Okay, not that I'm not, because Alfred, played by Michael Caine, is so awesome.
You're not invested in
Morgan Freeman playing Fox, awesome.
You're not invested in Gary Oldman as
Commissioner Gordon, awesome. Now, you guys probably don't know who these people are, but they're awesome.
I mean, here's the thing. I get excited just to see these people perform in this movie.
It's true.
Gary Oldman, no. He was in, like...
He really stepped it
He
up.
may have been in that more than Batman. Spoiler alert.
True.
There's a lot of Commissioner Gordon in that.
Which if you don't know who Gary Oldman is, he is Sirius Black in the Harry Potter movies.
Keep going. Preach it, sister. Keep going. Commissioner Gordon.
He's Commissioner Gordon,
get that done.
which is awesome. He's,
Dracula.
He is Dracula.
Sid Vicious.
They're not gonna know
I know they're not
Sid
going to know
Vicious.
these movies, but these are important characters that he's portrayed over the years.
Yes. He's pretty darn awesome.
Not a ton of Batman in that movie, by the way. Little spoiler right there.
Really not. Okay, now we've got to go back to like we did before. Who is your favorite Batman?
Oh. You know what? This is the major problem with Batman.
Okay, hang on. Let us name who was Batman for you.
Ready? Number 1, Adam West.
Adam West.
Okay, I mean, there were people before that, but I don't remember any of their names.
It starts
Adam
with
West
Adam
is
West.
really the... Michael Keaton.
Val Kilmer.
We can list Val Kilmer, but it's definitely not him, by the way.
George Clooney.
It's not George Clooney. I love George Clooney. It's not George Clooney.
Christian
Bale. I don't know how many did I just...
That's 5.
5, okay. So let's say 5 Batmans. You know, I go Adam West. Is he the best incarnation of Batman? Not by any means.
And I go Michael Keaton. Even seeing The Dark Knight and seeing Christian Bale, who is not a bad Batman.
Yeah.
I go Michael Keaton because he's awesome.
Yeah. I probably go...
He's not a dramatic actor. He was more of a comedic actor at the time when he took the role of Batman.
I would probably go... I guess I would go Adam West, Michael Keaton, then directly after Michael Keaton. I mean, like, standing, not even behind him, but next to him in line, like, and he goes to tie his shoe, so that's the only reason Michael Keaton got a little bit farther in line. I would probably pick Christian Bale. And then I wouldn't even talk about the other two.
Okay, Kilmer and Clooney were not as bad as they
They
think
were
they
awful.
were. They were not.
They were awful.
Their supporting cast, not the best.
It wasn't his fault that they were going to put him next to such acting giants as
Chris O'Donnell and Alicia
Silverstone. It's not his fault that he got cast in that movie like that. I mean, it is his fault he said yes.
I guess with Christian Bale, from Christian Bale, you don't get a ton of facial expressions. Not as bad as Kristen Stewart. Christian Bale up here compared to Kristen Stewart, who's down here.
Right.
Okay. But you don't get a ton of facial expressions, which the only thing, I like the one-liner jokes. I don't mind it being serious if you throw in a couple one-liners, which they always do.
Yeah.
Great. I want to see a change in expression.
It was kind of cheesy. I don't think it's a spoiler, but there was one part in the movie where, you know how Batman's always disappearing on Commissioner Gordon, like in the middle of conversation. There is one part where Catwoman disappears in a conversation with Batman, and he goes, "Now I know what that feels like." And that was like it was kind of ridiculous.
Unfortunately, he's wearing his Batman mask.
And unfortunately, he's also got that deep voice. It's like, "Now I know what that feels like." And it's just like, I feel like with Batman, if it's a one-liner, it would literally have to be one-liner. The more words you give him, the more difficult it is for him to actually tell a joke. It was just kind of funny.
That was a good one.
But he wasn't so serious as per the Joker. Anyways, how about this? Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway's Catwoman is a different kind of Catwoman than has been portrayed in the past, in that she was a cat burglar.
Yeah.
Not...
They pushed the burglar in.
Yes, not like a crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
who falls and cats lick her and
Yeah.
weird stuff like
That was
that.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes.
Who wasn't
Or
bad?
Halle Berry.
Who wasn't bad? Oh, was that one having Halle Berry too?
Yeah.
You see, here's the thing. When we bring up Catwoman, I totally forget about Halle Berry.
She's a horrible Catwoman.
Yeah.
Mine is still Michelle Pfeiffer, and
Yeah.
yours is still...
I would still go Eartha Kitt, but
Okay, was Anne Hathaway as bad as you thought she would be?
no. And me and my friends have had arguments about this already. Which,
You have friends.
yes, number one, I have friends. Number two, the foundation of any good friendship is the ability to argue about movies and other media.
Agreed.
So I've already argued this. I think she did a decent job. In fact, validated Newsarama, which is a comic book nerd site, actually went out of the way to pick her as one of their top 10 favorite portrayals of comic book characters. I wouldn't go that far,
What number did she get?
but I think she was like number 8 or 9. I know Gary Oldman was on the list as Commissioner I
That's good.
which was happy. I think
Which
his
he
name
is
is.
a much different Commissioner Gordon than you would get in the first
Oh yeah,
series of Batman
because,
movies.
Yeah,
Because
they
that
made him
Commissioner-
important.
Yes, that Commissioner Gordon was kind of big and bloated and certainly not running around the city doing anything, helping
Yeah.
Batman out.
Yeah, no, agreed. The new Spider-Man was in there.
Really?
Yeah, Garfield, because he was more fun Spider-Man.
Not Garfield Cat, Andrew Garfield.
If Garfield the Cat was Spider-Man, that'd be awesome. But overall, what would you say Batman movie? What would you say? I mean, taking in mind it is no Dark Knight.
It is no Dark Knight.
Was it a decent end to the Nolan-verse trilogy?
It is. I have a couple problems with it being the end of the Nolan trilogy, which we know it is.
Hmm.
And if you don't know, Christopher Nolan,
Is the director,
He's the
is the best director of all, well, he's high up there.
No,
I
he's
don't know,
not.
he's the best of all time.
But
but
he's
high up
good.
there. Inception.
okay. Anyway, Christopher Nolan.
Inception.
I haven't seen Inception, so he's gonna stick a finger through my head or something. Okay,
She's just been incepted.
exactly.
That's what happened in the movie.
I don't know what the point of introducing Robin. Spoiler alert. I
Oh,
should
boy.
say that prior
Oh, boy.
to saying
Oh boy.
things. In case you didn't pick it up, John Blake, who is the detective, who is fabulous, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is named Robin, and he gets basically the keys to the Batcave.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm kind of upset that they introduced the character of Robin, gave him the keys to the Batcave, but we know Christopher Nolan's not going to make another movie.
Yeah, you know what? I think that was just a throw in at the end. Like, just kind of like, hey, because I love it in movies. I'm the exception to the rule. I like it in movies when I just throw stuff out there. I don't like a trilogy that just kind of like, we tied up all the loose ends, you're done. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about this universe ever again. I kind of like that at the end they're like, what could happen next? Here, it's a present to you. Take it. Take it, Miss French. Now you can create the rest of the story yourself. Take it. It's yours.
Okay,
Just
so
take it.
if I take this,
Yes, thank you.
in your mind, does Robin become Robin, or does Robin become Batman? Because that was a big, big talking point with Christian Bale, was that multiple times he said in the movie, the point is anybody could be Batman.
I guess if you want to know, you'll have to open it up and see. Don't tell them what it is. I don't know. It could be any number of things. I think they threw that stuff at the end, and it's kind of like up to you to decide. You know, I think that's kind of cool about it. But I really hope.
See, I prefer it like in Marvel movies, well, they'll throw something in there, but you know it's coming to, something's going to come of it in the next movie.
Right. And
DC's not doing that.
Man of Steel coming out next year.
Man of Steel
I've
is
heard rumors that that's going to be the first in the line to lead to the Justice League. I've heard
Nice.
rumors. There is a rumor, very popular rumor going around now. So rumor being something that we don't know is true, that there may be a appearance by a certain Amazonian princess in the Man of Steel. Don't know if that's true, but that's a very popular rumor now. There was somewhere along the line someone saw a casting call for Deanna Prince. That's Wonder Woman, Amazonian princess.
I don't know.
I was really dropping a lot of hints there.
He was. I thought that's where he was going.
Yeah.
But I don't know as
Supposedly.
much about DC as I do
Supposedly
about
there
Marvel.
may be a Wonder Woman.
I'm a Marvel fan.
Oh, I'm definitely a Marvel fan too, but hey, if Avengers the movie is enough to get DC off their derrieres, and you can look that up, I'm not going to explain what a derriere is. If that can get them going to make an Avengers, Justice League movies, and then they get competitive, and then they keep making awesomer and awesomer movies, spending millions of dollars, all consuming, and we just get to see all these awesome movies, I would be very happy.
That would be cool. I would like to see. I would see a Justice League movie, definitely.
Yeah.
I would
Green Lantern, Superman, not Green Lantern the movie, don't think about that. Flash, Wonder Woman. I mean, right there. I mean, I
Do
don't
you know why Flash doesn't have an iPhone?
What?
Because Apple doesn't support Flash.
Oh, I saw that one coming like mid-joke. Like, after I asked why, then I thought in my head, like, this is going to be a Flash joke. And I wish I could stop this from happening. I wish I was like the Flash. I wish it was like Superman. I could fly around the planet super fast and turn back time. Superman 2. Superman 2. Superman 2. But watch the Richard Donner cut if you can, because that one's better.
He directed Goonies.
He did direct Goonies. You know, we got to end it on that. We
Go
just brought up
watch
Goonies.
Goonies.
Okay, so the moral of this whole video, you just sat here for
A really
a long time listening to us ramble about movies. So the moral of everything that we saw this summer is go see
watch
Goonies. So do that. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Go watch Goonies.
Make comments down here.
Oh yeah, give us comments
This is the comment
about
section.
any movie, but also Goonies.
Lots of likes. 2 thumbs up.
Likes.
Bye.